Could you please tell us your name?
Pala Tsekarina.
La.
Pala Binkarina.
Sither Tsering.
Sither Tsering.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record the experience of older Tibetans, to share their experiences with the young generation of Tibetans, with the Chinese people, and with people in the outside world, so that everyone can better understand the true experience of life in Tibet.
ane ta gengo la do de phege gerab de gengo do hakku res ye indi kana chodu ki phege gengo ki gerab do ane kurup dugne cheke je tine ane ngandula ane temi tamuling la ta ane shenge phege shenge ta janala ane nyama phege khande cha do ane phege di gone rang de shol do re do ane dile te che de ngandu ane chodu da ta la ane kukap nang so shwe
la le so.
Do you give permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use your interview?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Tina.
And let's tell Paula that even if you're talking, to keep looking at...
we'll do that later, yeah? We'll just finish the protocol. Okay. So during the interview, if you want to stop at any time and take a break, just let us know, yeah?
Kizi pala handi kizi tidi roda. Lare. Pala thangche so the chiba tango chutungwa yona enga tate jam shagi sane lablo. Lare. Jam shani anga.
Lare. Hindai. Lare.
Yeah, sure.
And if there's a question that you'd rather not answer, that's perfectly fine.
Ta the chuat chile ka la ani kizi on the chuat de chidi kana ki ya pala kana chuat dina doba janye le janye madona. Lare. Na jana jiri na le jegi me sane na udu jegi mar.
Lare. Hindai. Lare. Sure.
And if this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would it be a problem for you?
Kisi pala ke nadu tata chuat mongus tirwa. Ni gana ta phela tena kami dine tik mara pala la.
Mare ha de miro.
No problem, as I'm sure secure here.
Okay. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you coming to share your story with us.
Oh, tale ni pala de pher ni gandu la chik de tuli na wa tuji chesu.
So, Paula, take your time to answer. If you need some time to reflect, please do so.
Sure.
And if you could please try to keep looking at Namgyal when you give your answer. So you're from a farming and dairying family. Can you just tell us a little bit about your life growing up in Tibet?
Tasemjin tinde laland tang tenesi. Ane yak look tinde laland tang chi.
Ane Shimba Mara.
Shimba de samadok.
Samadok, both nomad and farmer to both.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about what your early life was like? What is an early memory that you have?
Palakara lo chundu gan kari kari chiveke kimsi tingde.
Tingdo.
Kat.
The song doyatan and the singer tabetan or death to you.
Song the locadus galliona.
Not to see John and song jam.
To see John and Shimba.
Shimba that to be John and anything but Samadok on the Lalandang.
And Nija Shimba,
Erga the singer, the song bason, and Tonga than bigger than you, sing what up to you.
Yeah, in early life, I used to help my family by doing the business, farmer, and looking after cattle in the age of 14 and 15.
Mm-hmm. And what was your house like?
What?
What was your house like? Can you describe your house?
Yeah, the Kangba the Kandejere, any Kangba. Kangba the station of the man.
Kangba didn't tell you, you are ready to talk to us, America. Poo that did not tell us to Poo the Garrison, they don't start to dinner or dinner now.
House, there was a house, but it's almost like a storeroom with all the necessaries or kept. but we stayed in always in the tent.
You always slept in the tent?
Kurna denyo wa be.
Kurna denyo.
Nang yensa thong ta khan.
Nyansa ji tiana and kurna denyo.
It's always rotation, staying in tent itself, staying, sleeping in everything.
How many family members slept in the tent with you?
Kurdina nami khasus ningwa, nami khasus yana tirkala.
Kurdina ganto nami thachik doing je guju or teres degiyare.
Almost 7 to 9 of the 11 family members were staying together in that tent.
And
Kurd any chile.
Kurd ni na se daga to kop deniyare.
House was quite big and we can stay all together like this.
The tent was big?
The tent was quite big and we can
How big was the tent? Can you kind of give us a general idea?
Kagas chest on the bed and khandes chile kagas on the del peshana.
Sile daji koko de daga to dide Malaysia America.
Size was the way we are staying line of this area of this one. Something this is not full area.
It's sort of around where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, this actually I can do it this way. Okay.
And what was the tent made of?
Kurd khariki sweater.
Kurd yak saying the Tibet sojore.
It's made from chipa, means a wool from the yak.
And can you describe what you did when you first got up in the morning and how your day went on from there?
Pedana palika ka shimba chinora ane chike thong jamnora something that shoge lang ne chine pedana chipa ngale lang tola ni khachu kya khari chige pe nimachi na pedana chana
Tik nimatil pe kavraji ne ngaro lani tik log ya to ya tang chudu tubadi mar log to ya da ko shok gonda ma chipa be ta ani yo tine jang chiri.
Early from the 6 to 7 we used to take out the sheep and goats to the fields and look after them, giving the necessary drinking and all to the animals, and evening and return back to the house where the tent was there.
So you stayed with the animals all day long?
Pecha something am the desho ora bala.
Semjanya bote tine tik se yo sa. Tiba se yang tiba yo sa. Tine ja.
Staying with the animals and we helping to weave the wools of the animals.
To take off the wool from the sheep?
No, just weaving.
Oh, weaving. Oh. And yak and sheep? Yak and dri and sheep?
Yak is pedoguye, look at pedoguye.
Yeah, pedoguye.
Most of the yaks we wools were weaving.
But he had yaks and sheep, his family?
Yak, okay, you're a palikara.
La you.
Yak has you know.
Yeah, that take sit them as a tuju.
And
look, sheep gather.
We have almost 60 to 70 yaks and 600 to 700 sheep like that.
700 sheep?
Yeah.
Wow. And so was your family, how was your family in terms of wealth compared to other people in your region?
Pela ane palakros thongba de ani kidu khandes rete thongba tekon thongba che char tholing in thongba che ra danda
Mare.
So the thongba main karsa rabduk yeah, it was the rabduk lungba de la ani so the palakona thongba de la ani thongba che ta re kya ta re ding tam
ngan jo ta den ding pe jo man ding sa
we were not very poor, but quite poor, not lowest of the poor family, not of upper class, upper rich family.
So lower middle class.
Lower
maybe,
middle class,
something like that. And the sheep, did you used to help with shearing the sheep, taking the wool off the sheep?
Pay and look, pay can't talk you.
Look, when they someday they said and tra. Yeah,
we used to cut the sheep's wool by cutting with scissors and collect each other, and then we put it all together in one place.
So when you were looking after the animals during the day, you were weaving, and how were you doing this? What thing were you using to weave?
That pattern look toward the kind of look put onto the kegirwa, or okra, the pet dira, Ulawa, put tichua, Karikari, the Lapcha career.
Now they sing Kurusi, Anti, singing Direct. Or Dilia did a Kulipuni at Dhayen, or didn't do the yogurt. What
there is a made by the wooden, there is a carved into 4 pieces. So on that wooden, rolling everything the woods and just
like a spindle.
Spindles.
I see. Okay. And so, did you enjoy this life?
And it take out a man, and we do the candidate tongue, the cure tongue, candidate tongue.
That's it. To do any Tibetongo, to end to Botongo. That Lumba could say whatever. Or Lumba could tell whatever.
It was quite exciting, but sometimes we feel when we face some circumstances life, we feel very bad. But most of life we live very happily.
So, what were the difficult circumstances that you faced during that time?
My give did that, Demi Tony and the Magi sure about it. Kanga decided to join it, then to give a trade Chimboya, young and to trade Chimboya.
Yeah, we face lots of taxes to pay.
Lots of taxes.
That's the main tension, so pressure to us.
The main tension. So what kind of tax did you have to pay?
Take Harikari.
And soldiers and salt size pocket.
So Hajin
Taya the low young, yak tigla, look to the young type pocket.
Yeah,
take look to or till Bopa Netini, type pocket.
Catching the chip of water.
That had and Hung take guy over it.
And Martha take catching it out. Something it does such a take them.
Mare. That young Colonel Maria and the Hunga try good young, or did had the Hunga pocket.
Yeah, every per yak, 1 yak and 6 ships of who's having, you have to pay a limited something tax to the government of Tibet.
Every 1 yak
and 6 ships has a limited
has
to
some
pay, tax to be paid.
Was it sometimes difficult for your family to come up with this tax?
That the depend on a semje look took down actually take up with the didn't tomadi like can't the mix it taking there.
Can't take it, cup back on a chimble take it.
And if I did 10 and got the
Take many giant men and the yellow table.
It's supposed we don't pay a tax or according to that what we have belongings like animals, they will taken to them. Taken by them.
It would be taken.
It will be taken.
Did that ever happen to your family? Were your family ever in a position where you could not afford to pay the tax?
That the gam hot china and the kangi the mix the palikura tomba and the palikura chain you kangi the
Till it paid Mississippi did the same observe this one.
Yeah, I paid it, but we have faced a lot of pressures and difficulties.
Was there always enough? Was there always enough resources for your family, or sometimes were resources scarce then?
And it's a mix egg, kangi, that in the total kangi, chiktata, dang hodu with the kangi, the mix of tenure. I have never faced very much pressure that resources, less resources to the family. So,
did you feel that the taxes, even though they were sometimes difficult, did you feel they were fair, or did you think they were unfair?
That better now the trade, the Shushmuji Pond, the Gangi trade, the Wara. Did they any trade the man asked somebody to mix the trouble to the Chungsa?
I tried the Merotan and that Tabia would tell you that in the tried to progress or did you?
Yeah, I feel that unfair that if tax were not there and feel sometimes it should not be there and have feelings lots while paying the tax.
Like sometimes this wasn't.
Yeah, it should not be like that.
Should not be like that. So your family, you said, had enough resources that you could afford to pay the tax. Were there other families who really struggled very hard to come up with this tax?
The Palakara that you take Yabne, take a connect in a Tiwarwa, Tetugorwa, Tomakashi and the mother than it get into Tonsam Nanda and makes a Chung Yorba.
Chugin did it to Yorga,
Mingi.
Minga did it happy yoga.
Yeah, those are unable to pay the tax. We know the name and person very nearby.
Very nearby. So, what was their situation like?
And Kundu Kande Kangi Chill.
The Kundu Teja may wound me with the take on young man who did Giros and Pachi Goeta, young man, they were sorry, Arman, kick up boys, that was in the tape.
Yeah, while paying a tax, he was they were unable to pay the tax. They come to us and have ask for help, lending the monies and what is the requirement, and so they come and discuss and take a help from us.
So the punishment for not paying tax was really you just might get some of your animals taken by the government. Is that right?
Yeah, sure, that's right.
That was it. The animals that you owned, were any of them owned by the monastery or by the government, or did you own all of your animals yourself?
That tanda system je pura tanda chik mangu jara pala kira thongma nala. Di gomba ta pechungi re susu re.
Tiga susu re.
Is owned by not by any government or the monasteries.
By yourself. So that was the hardest thing, was paying taxes.
That is kange chishu jira da pete gade.
But that take jade.
Kange shime dikse pela kange siyo mawa.
Shime di that low mila that kap te younger wa. Timata is
There's nothing special. Sometimes it's occurred that the sheep and also died according to the season, winter season, something face problem like that.
I see.
Nothing special, precious much.
And so, what was something you really looked forward to? Something you really you not just enjoyed, but you wanted to happen. You looked forward to this thing happening. You anticipate this thing. You know, something that you really enjoyed in the life that you led.
That means the deleke kaula ani chik deleke chungna sambata ani deleke chen kyu chung sambata mixe de kaula ani chik gawo chung shawata ani deleke chigo sambata mixe de kaula mixe thorba de chung swa.
Tene ja ha ku bu ko ma so. Nara ko tole ta tene na ja maru.
Nothing special feeling was had that I should become such or I should have such, and never occurred that in my life special moments were left.
Were there no festivals or celebrations in your village or your family?
Tonsab dinala mixe ki tujen ta jego da dinike yorwe.
Tene ana do yo mari tati tujen lo ti japti ti Lhasa da tene tangro. Ti yore ani gombala ti ye kanani. O tene ji roye yore yo mari.
Lhasa ma ji shime ke tujen shinga tujen so mari. Only New Year was celebration was there, and there is something going around the nearby monastery and have a blessing and this and that.
New Year.
Only was the festival of the New Year.
Was that something that you would get excited about?
The Lhasa then the rest the kan pu chunju the mixe ke gador da chawon the mixe the che yonyo palakirala.
Ta tene mixe ja onyu manu nang ko dar aro. Tene direka.
Lapta dan ngadu lopu na Lhasa so the gonda de mala guk sangi Lhasa thaware sene gador chiata ene chikpingya na do so ba
tene yong. Nando chikpingya na so che so ni so ani ti ko ta jo. Han ya to man do tene yong ka sa.
Yeah, during the New Year's, what excited that morning, early in the morning, that tomorrow is our New Year, and the second day of the second and third day, we used to go to each other relatives' house and have this gathering and festivals like that.
Mm. And what did you especially like about the New Year? Was it the food? Was it everybody getting together? What was it that you enjoyed the most about it?
Lhasa kala didi kala kasho kharto kala sadu kala damad saive gador do pipingya dinde togne gador do khari gador.
Lhasa jone ani tha Tsering na je sumbara je na nga sibarwa ani sumbe je ga punjara je ma shok tha kol je to ra je thara te ati sia je nimbe boro. Sia kota tiri ton rara cha to re rara sa ti so di ji re sta o tere sa
ani ke to she shabro chang
yene jagro ta mene ti ta
chang der tumara
chang da she tumara
chang yamara
chang de yene ki to me ti yo me
Yeah, during the period, most of the second day of the New Year, we used to go to each other family. It was exciting to go to each other family, have a new environment, like in this person will have such good food, like example, mostly rice was expected to have. With the mutton, mutton was the most daily life, precious one to have, and gathering, and those who have a opportunity want to drink, have a drinking with chunks and singing each other. Competition with the women and men, like that.
Singing competition with women and men. Ah, were you allowed to drink chang when you were a young boy?
Palakara chinju begala and chang the nangmi tongchu dinike chichura tongchura. There was a limitation to the master, and parents, the elders also doesn't drink much in our families.
So can you describe the singing competition? What would happen? Would the men be on one side of the room and the women on the other, or how would it work?
Lhasa kala ani lu langre tingra puke kyoga kime de Lhasa kala ke pho da kime de lu langre tingi tangre tingo re and did khande khande pomo chok chila de pu chok chila de lu tangwa khande
cold nere gune pomo di phegatun te tu din dine dok stage.
Yeah, there is we sit as opposition with each other, women they start and men test and then singing each other with the competitions.
So the men would sing one by one and the women would sing one by one, or they would all
not
sing
group
together? The whole group would sing.
She tang gani phane pom pora nyam tu tang ro chik tang marwa
chik tang man ko chik du go tu ti shu tang.
One will start and all will support each other and sing will all together, not one by one.
So the competition was which group sounded better than the other, is that right?
Ye kala ani ke pho she ya ke mo ya
ta ti ga ti ko de du de ke cha to bo ya ti le ma do te ma she we ya to tanye te tere ma ka.
Just enjoying the moment, and it doesn't have any scene that this one won, this thing.
There was no winning, but they were trying to do better than the other.
Yeah, sure, that was exciting each other to be together.
So
the chick la ani chick ha she ya ga yuna ko yuna samay dinde mixe koras ke pho da mo par chung yorwa.
Tere to ba jang ye yo ma ka.
Just enjoying the moment and nothing competition much was there.
So would the men, would they sing part of a song and then the women would sing another part of the same song, or would they be singing different songs?
Ta ke pho pho de ke me du jo de kan ke pho she khare ta di ke me tangre she logo lo tangre.
Ye chi ba tangre ka.
Chi ba tangre.
Chi ta chi sang tangre. Go chi me to chu ta ti nyam bo go to yo. Lui tang yo re she ja lo te ta.
It was quite different, but most of the words are used similarly to each other as a competition like that.
Do you remember any of those songs, Pala?
Pala she den tang yu she den tang yu
wa den piding nyam bo te mo te yu ta ni tang mo yu ga.
Des tang yu tang tu ra.
Tang ye me so ga.
No, they cannot.
Really? Okay.
It was too young, that memory was not much straight.
Okay. So how many brothers and sisters did you have back then?
Nangmi na la pinja phu pho mo khasus chu chung yu pala kero na la.
Si ga de chung yu.
Phu ga de pho mo ga de.
Oh, some si de tu ni si de.
Ge.
Ta di go pa je chung so me.
We had 4 brothers and 5 sisters, but while escaping most of our.
And where are you? Are you older?
Nangmi dinala ni kara geshore chungshore dingar khare.
Man dingar tare.
In the middle one.
You're the middle one.
Right.
And so when you were out guarding the animals all day, and you were making, well, what else did you do to pass the time? It must have been a little bit boring. What else did you used to do?
Ta look choga do de gane ani mixe ge ta look chode gane ta pe den thagrwa.
Ore.
Di maishi ge en chik ta di chik ko mene thu ta look chode de gane ta chik nyop grwa. Di mebe khemba khari chenyo.
Shemba ti saram dong thong le de ro nyu.
Ma look korang chode
ro korang soju ta tere ya soju ta. Ani tere ma to mixe ya ta ti tere che me ga. Marta
pal look choga do de nyima nyinga do ro.
Nyinga do
de gane ta do peta nyinga do tu zo ring ro.
그래가.
ane tutoring bodega samdan nyobne damne antik temutse sokare shetang sokare lingtang sokare
간다 룩샴발을 두주라래.
nothing except busy with looking after the cattle and everyone busy with the sheep and that nothing special opportunity to do singing and doing any special event like that.
What experience did you have of wild animals? What wild animals did you see?
ane tap pala khara ke pe tap dan desta din mala mixte ke semje ane tar rita den khari khari ane
rita
lao
rita te drong se je yo
drong
nyin se ge je yo
kharta
nyin
na
se je yo
na
아니 장 세계예요.
장선을 가려.
장 단다 세계요.
장.
장세.
There is the drone ne na and chang. Chang is like a horse, like black horse.
What's a na?
Na is.
And did you ever experience any danger from animals?
다 semje dine kala mix semje ge ta look thoga do de kana ani chik semje damande ge ani chik pala dine kange te ta ani chik semje dine ge mix dine dongle dine chik tu swa
제 간도는 걸다 독효들 정부 세계지용 심장을 어디서 로그를 일이 세이서 텐데 강을 데마도들 신 강을 되게 명
yeah used to face this one there's a wolf.
A wolf.
Because of the wolf, they very feared that the sheep and goats were taken and eaten by the wolves.
By the wolves, and that was a constant.
That was the fear.
Okay. And when was your first experience of seeing Chinese people in your area?
다 빨리 결혼 배라 안에 게나 당보디 가서 재미미디 가서 당보 가서 통서.
당보디 Shibdi left.
In 1947 to 8, like that, he saw the first Chinese. And it came to left.
Left.
Jimmy Kasus left.
That me toalani, some sort of Shibdi left.
I saw almost there is a 45 to 50, 35 to 40 Chinese came in our village.
Were they wearing civilian clothes?
Kondo and Dixie Kondo Kumarido.
Legit to long on Bukoya.
Put a Dixie there.
And put
it was a uniform with the blue color like that.
Light blue or dark blue?
It's dark blue.
Dark blue uniform. And what did they do?
And the Kondolan Kachef.
Kondolan is so soon as this.
La.
The London car, so soon this.
Sasun
Sunday, Tangana needed down and point Santa Mura. What is that from this?
They stayed in the border with the Tibet and border between the India and Tibet. They stayed for a long time in that border itself.
The Nepal Tibet?
No, India. India border. India-Tibet border.
Assam, Tawang?
The Santam Jagar Kawal Kiwana, Assam Kiwar Kanaka Kachong.
Assam Nidiling going to
Nidiling.
Nidi.
Jomuli
dua
la
Jomuli Jomuli na so dini boya thing and some dini actually lago dini the lago to
just one border of the river there is a mountain, there is one border, so it was nearby. They stayed for a long time.
They just stayed there.
Yeah.
Okay. And so when did he start noticing, how can I say this? When did his life that he's described to us, when did that start to change? When did that life start to change as a result of the Chinese presence?
The Gamilla Ra. And a condition and chick the two soldiers Logata, two Gilbert, Candace Charles, Kerpalica Tongue.
Dine and Punto Lagora de Tinder de Shura and look Lord the knee soon so. Tene and Mitchell said Dhayen Mamutes. Then Dhayen that Tinet Mingman was that. The co in second, the coten is 20 second. What dinner I mean done till pot of Hivitas.
After 2 years, within 2 years to 3 years, when they stayed, they distribute lots of coins and gave lots of money and this and that, and gave them a big name and that with their own language and this. That with Chinese language they gave names to those high post people, and they gave lots of money to them.
To the high post people. So what did you think about that?
We have not given any special money and that, but we have used to get a salary of wages we used by animals and worked by us daily. If they have given work, and salary and daily wages were given by the Chinese, but not special. Only to the educated and high people were given monthly something special to them.
So then can he just continue, and then what happened?
And the cultures, Shamba.
Shamba then Dalai.
And the shula and the
shula did Mingo Mobsta Terra Shaco. Tetine Nobuloni, ten medium, the port of time, the good, and assume that is
Simsa.
That's something of your good sums. Terra said, Pero. It
was till that there was continuous doing same this treatment was continued till 1959. As soon as the 59 when His Holiness left the Lhasa, that these high peoples were taken and taken to the custodies, and they were treated very badly.
So before 1959,
yeah,
the important people in his region were treated very well.
Very well.
And once His Holiness the Dalai Lama left, they were treated very badly.
Very badly, and they were quartered together. And
did you ever have any personal interaction with the Chinese during this time before 1959?
Living you to go to the Dalai Tong saying, no, yeah, they're telling the tongue saying, they let them take it. What didn't love Mangatang?
Yeah, we have good contact with, because they asked to come to for a work. They want to use your yak animals, this and for work, and they will give you payment, this and that. Have a good contract with the Chinese people with us.
So, what kind of work exactly were you doing for them?
Lega khari karte the gemi lega khari karte.
Gemi lega ta tiri kon di gem shiwara de na. Ta ngandu Mongol de na Mongol na dero ni. Ani Mongol ya chala jago ta tini ba chala jago. O dinet yobule you.
Suppose the Chinese people want to go to transport to the other place and this and for transporting the luggages, the animals was used. For that we have to go and give to them.
So how do they treat you?
Palakana mixege gamige ke khande khande chingu.
Ngana mixege ani chemi che to se pe tangu tine to se te to dang te mi do. One tine re sha. Ta ya shu di ni. Ta ya kondu mi tra ko sumsar re wa. Ti shu la ni ya ngan den do la che ani che po mi chia di do la deva yo re se ke ro ta. Yeah,
till the 59, nothing was any special bad treated by the Chinese authority, except when 1959, when His Holiness was left, Chinese authority used to say that you have a good relation with the high authority of Tibetan, and they treat me very badly and they scared me, and like that. We have to face all these times.
But when...
Can we stop for 1 second? Okay, we're rolling.
So
it's too hot that he cannot give much concentration on this.
So Yes, before 1959, when you said you were doing some work for the Chinese, and they were using your animals and like this, did you ever have an opportunity to speak with them directly, you and the Chinese people?
Tanda share ngap ngorgu ngala ani gemi ta ani palakyonda porla ani chi lega kola ani kechi tinde system je goes and vegetange lajete oluwa ro diden gemi nyamdo like palakyona mix thega keche shenyame palakyorangi
ngara nyamdo zone gado shenyu.
Yeah, we have gone together and talk to share each other's talk to each others.
And what was their attitude? Meaning, were they rude to you? Were they polite to you? Like, what was their attitude to you?
Didegane kondogi kandedo jambu do and taknya khao takpo chanya khao to kandedo.
Didegane kondo hibado.
There during that it was very calm attitudes and very this one.
They are
fooling us so.
Did you believe them then?
Didegane go koriba hakugo marwa.
Ngando go kortendo yabu mindu dhayen mangu te yongu dhayen do shula ani bela chugu de tubzo jap te cheso. Te tina so ngando dhayabu mindu segichu.
Yeah, when they're distributing the monies and giving like that, we feel that this is not a good policy, and thought that we have to face something problem after some time. And later on, that the Chinese authorities says that now you have to collect all this money and you have to keep in some custodies. And money was collected, where they distribute was recollected and kept. Said it should be kept in some custodies.
So when they were distributing the money, there was a little bit of a feeling of not trusting this. The Tibetans were not really trusting this. Huh?
That yeah, we feel that it was not good policy. Might be looking for some return, so that doing such.
There's a feeling of not trusting completely the motivation, no? And so, did they ever talk to you about political matters?
Did they mix a chapsi cord the Macage Gamiki, that up to Gargungal Gamichon to system Peugeot Tampa to Joy. Did they any Gamik and Chicage the mix a Cholasman and that can do Namjuma Shiki and Chigre, the cage in the shield there.
Tinechig Mariga. Under the Kota Tinechig, but Tibu Europe, Gabu Europe, Tachula and the Tab Young Marita, Ted Pocket Marita, Tatic bed, Min Drajim Kajan Chagre. What
nothing political special, just said that afterwards you will be very peaceful life, you have you have nothing to pay taxes, and it will be all equality and socialism like that. So it will for the coming future it will be very brightful like that they used to tell them.
So they did talk about taxes actually.
They said you will not pay taxes later on. You will not face such problems in coming time.
Did they ever talk about the Dalai Lama?
Garmut same vegetanza today. Did you garment up and could take out to Maran, you soon right, Jamige. And did you get any garmut call and mix it in the consumer there?
Did you get into the Jar and Deborah and Pebble? Did regarding a source of matter, nobody, someone did David, and he take my. Dalai Lama in the person, I think Dara, you hear.
Up to Gargungela, Garamaching called she case. Before 59, nothing was telling that. Only after 59 said your Dalai Lama's gone away, just informing us.
Okay, so did things then change quite dramatically, quite quickly after 1959? Or was there more of a gradual change? Or was it like after March 1959, everything just suddenly changed?
다 ngabjungargu shipnyamane ngabjungargu dine en topja goja bandu pebek ne tan shukchumuchi gyura dor wata pedana didi en pal kyorangi thongset nala mixte ki khari en gyura dosno
de khana ngabjungargu ni khundu the me tik gyura tik ta tati the de mindu de gyura ta ta nyo zonge na re the go me de ya du so 대 다진 기바지 땅도다 가게 되는 기부 연구를 가게 되는 기부 연구만 단진 고관 님한테 자생부도 그래서 나 되는 책임하고 좀
Since when 59 the Wilderness took in Lhasa and His Holiness left Lhasa, there was saying that from today onwards there is no need to pay any taxes, your peoples, and you will be very peaceful life. So this was said by the Chinese authority, and we felt it will be unsecure and felt that it will be not correct. Like that.
Okay. So what impact did you experience from this in your village? What changed in your village?
Thongsab nang mix ki jorwa khari dos ta pedana ngam ngor ku jab jar mo chigel phep sare sidu
다 되는 ngoptig을 군이 두 탐벨로 대종교스다
jungyur jungyur san khalo
다 종교스는 나라도 담 제거도 딩에는 매버서와 디니 코도는 라왕이 축보디 뒤때도 루뉴 땅에 매보를 제거해야 매보인 주소는 루뉴를 제 카르망 못 담디 민절된 드림을 카다 드림망부터 어때 소들이 세서
that during that time it was a divide said that it was environment change, like just no taxes and all are equality and no one is a bigger, and it's made a socialism system was implemented in the 1960s like that.
Did you think that there were some things that were good about this system?
And didn't tang to gan garumachi yana ge any tachi ge chungyu sunstan roa chingyam sunstan che me chidigan and tidipala kana ge mix ge sorwana khare khare keso chi gador tondra chung ta khande re samati chung
다 티탄이 야부 말에 나도 고고니 돼 타니 미타라 고고 자고에다 미타라 아니지 율루뇨 동생 파시엔도에다 걔네들 되네 망부지야 착두가 다디 야부지 말했어
when the reformation was taken, we felt that it was not correct traditions, because those who's holding high authorities treated very badly, and everything was divided. Felt that this policy might make within the division within the community.
So the people in high positions who were taken into custody after 1959. So the feeling amongst people like you was the feeling. Had you had pretty good relations in your ordinary life with these people in high positions? That you had a fairly good relationship between the poorer people and the people in these higher positions? How would you describe that relationship?
Tapetana Tidukane, Gamiki, and me Korim Tanga to the Porola Chungu Tang in the Cherwa. Tidu and a Palaki, that Chungu Tang, Miki, name it at the Korim, the Nerim to the me go to the church. Did I and the power gave Namishwa? Nami Porola energy Deva Kande, and a Korang Ducha, and me Pumbus Ducha, Yaku, and she Devata, and Namju Chitanki.
Nami to Taka. 가시니 다지 로로세고 가세고니 다지 재미 잠만 누르와 랭아니 다디하고 말에 다디 재미 고고기레스 당고거를 나한테 두고요서 다 소소 나라 어디를 라브레 땅 대다 대시용 디지마도 에 볼로로로 다디 가시니 벨로로로 디래요
로로 빨리 결혼 다 대화 간대 미 pompu 주스 냠들한테 pompu
만돌 다가도 재림 콩을 치료요
야간을 치료를 해.
어가도 미야 때 휴교 땅에 잘 치료요.
왜?
라레 명대가도 내만 대세대야 전 대림지 냠버 대버리 다한 수도 더버리 디 대림지 아니 명대 땅 아주 어디를 양 디냠 텐도.
대전 빨리 결혼 강에 믹스 텐요.
당한들 배 고고 잡테나 잡으니 저도 모두 강에 텐요.
As I was the two related in the categories in the position. So I have a good relation with them post. So I have to in timing I have to face all this what they are facing.
What happened to you?
And Palakaral Mr. Kariches and Gavige Shula.
Shoot the Nandula in Chusona. That then tell him the shores or whatever. 다 건도 쇼리 다 숨제 숨인데 간도를 담고 두고요.
라.
간도 숨제 고두고요. 그 시주디. 그래. 다 간도 숨나 뭐고 자기로. 대존주 죽으로 어디.
덤도 저를 생수래.
아,
단다 미지 심레 저를 라인 봐.
저런 생데 저한테도 단디 주인 여러 데메티 자리.
콘도 저치래.
콘도 레자 로다 디도 강을 줘서래.
아니
당간도 휴를 류서래. 당간도 대시함도 쉬셔요.
주셔래.
주제 당간도 단다 주라면 돼. 상선 럭세라는 거들이 소만모도 민자티 즉 레자 부라 인도도 민자 딱 안에 들으셔요.
Yeah, during that period, all the high authority peoples were scared, and so they started running away. They had a chance to run away. And the next position was our family. And we have to face that. We are very looked that we should not be not run, and Chinese was kept on eyes on us. So we were next target, and we were very scared.
So you felt you were being watched.
Kyonan I thought that could do Satukane, and Gabigi Kundor Tata mixed that this summer Kundorwa, and Kundor mixed touch get the Trinkutam was some chedorwa.
당간도 숨제 숨이 때려요.
And
다 콘도 인간도 라타 갈 숨제 가르잖아. 숨도나 다 콘도 김진이 가르쳐래. 다디 콘도 쉬었어. 다 숨제 때 그래. 당 콘도가도 때까지 마이다 가르쳐려요. 어떻게 살아요?
there was Chinese authority will surround us and with inquiry why they run those high authority, because you know them as you are a high position people. So they want to inquiry us about why they are running away.
I see.
So we were scared and didn't palakhacha.
Dine lokaje yanne dine devere.
Kange mixing gaming kitchen teeth and chairmara.
가자 디와데 집을 뒤래 디베 뒤내야 당간도 되네 대야래 되네 두주 럽빈로디 되네 gond바티식소래 되네 두럽빈로랑 된다 시민한테 더야래.
Yeah, it was inquired frequently by the Chinese authority to us. Several times, many information was collected from us. But till that, it was we stayed till 1967. When 67, that the monastery was destroyed. The Gombat Minkarsa?
Gombat Dawa Gomba.
Dawa Gomba was destroyed. So we felt it was so, and we started escaping, and we started escaping from the native villages.
When the Chinese authorities would question you about these other people, did you give them the information that they wanted?
ता गमी के पेनाना मिक्से के ता कोंतु को ते इथार निसु टी रा क्योंदला
हो ढेरे
टी तो गाने एने खरी खरी टी ने एने तना मी ठोको को टी वा
ये को टी
एने क्योंस के केशे
쇼르레스 कोंतु 쇼리 큐토나 타 가레 도가 되는 쇼르레스 가레 토는 쇼르레스 지 모든 쇼르레스 कोंतु는 포듬 때야래 운에 야래 다 되는 때는 쇼르 말이 다 김대 간데 쪼담 소리 가르치려서 저런들 해야res. 저런도 장보시에는 다res. 장보마이네 니마지 저런도 숨제때 그랬어. 어디래서요?
There was asked frequently saying that you know, because I have given all Chinese authority has given all the facility to the high peoples, distribute the money and the post till the last date. Still they are not satisfied. Why they did not satisfied? Why they were unsecure? You might be knowing all the informations. So you should share. If you not share, you will be facing more problems like that. It was frequent.
So what did he say to them?
Palakara any kari lenga dinde kabla. Ta kondo kajin toba makale.
Andu ko to stiro. Andu shoye me kanda kondo ne shorso. Shore cha me pusari ma to ha ko mago. Ta todam tini gombashi yores. Gombashi ne anta mi trojino ditores. Tigre song in it, no, the shores. Keep my dog them carriage the caramel and my share missile.
Gombadi kondo matang and commercial ship.
Gombadi tak on my rodam she would.
So Chinese when asked, we informed we don't know anything except might be unsatisfied. You destroyed the monastery.
Oh, he would say that to them.
He said that because there might be unsatisfied. You destroyed monastery. So they escaped and ran away.
He told the Chinese that he was unhappy?
They might be not happy.
Oh, but that might be the reason that they left.
They ran.
Okay. So can you describe the relations between your family and other people around and the monks in your local monastery? How was that relationship?
Some mashur ngela ani tak ke in gomba yorwa gomba da ikendo parola ani chik deva khande khari yor
gombe tila ngandu deva de chegyo de khari yor tela gombi lok thowe da yante de kolga milerila che lok sumji shibire so jo ti ti kimi jambe te o tene chegyo deva chegyo dire
kondu lok thoche
o gombe ti ko da tene so chu ani ti marda tha de par jap gombala Tiwai Madre Jai, Purot into Mount Sumla Lugni, or Tene Jabio. Or Tene Jab, Tiwi Japtin, say good this Saturday.
Luguni. The relation with the monastery was the monastery belongings, animals, sheep, and lambs was have to look by us. So in return we have to give them butter and geese to them. And also every year, look some la rajik the rich ki gaj look has a road re jao.
Takanda di lori la tamau jatamba ye bachaya rewa mo jatamba ye ne ta look sum samba jago yor. Ti majab kamere.
Those monasteries are given 100 yaks. In return, we have to give 30 extra next year. We have to pay, means to bond.
So the monastery gave 100 yaks.
Yaks. Per year, we have to plus again 30.
And they had to give 130 back.
30 yaks.
130 back.
Back.
The following year.
And plus butter and this one cheese was collected for the monastery.
And cheese. So they gave them the yaks to look after.
Look after.
And then the next year they had to give 130 back. Okay, plus butter and
cheese like this.
So did you think
this was the relation between the monk and villagers?
Did you think this was a fair exchange?
Ta bomba ge stemje de nyar chene ani pedona mo gaya gyat sumju chungal te ora. And take one and tatik when the Kanya and chick tata, chick pet and thorough the teko and a condensed to the tata rest of the maris of the
Tadik Nama did me local Dacha de Rova. Tita rest some me go back or the death and Teresa rest and the mother did you change Teresa with to tear I rest and with you. The children of you are good as to get Madura. What do you carry?
Yeah, before this, usually normality policy was going on few back and never thought this was incorrect or correct. As the formality is going on, we followed the rules and regulations.
But this is one of the regulations that the Chinese were planning on stopping, right?
That didn't come here to take the kind of Jamaica. That is what Tata Maris and Jamaica Kakor.
That Jamaican time of the Guna, that didn't take that Tata Zoya. Parallel, Mereturte, jumping charge.
I feel happy. So that when Chinese arrived, this made policy they should not give it all the what belongs to the monastery, should not be given or any paid tax, and it was stopped and it was implement was taken only that time.
There was a feeling of like relief then.
I could see way of his sharing. He was smiling.
He was smiling. So you think there was some feeling of relief there?
Yeah, sure. We cannot open this. You
can't open this.
Really? As the monk monastery or something.
Pandora's box. So, well, when a monk came to did the monks ever come to your house?
And it was so now I can't go and curse can now I mix it the young shabden the chet the lamso yerva.
The tower they shoot it. Tanda Chona to the tower did Yum Silk where Tan, Doha Silk where they shoot it.
And Palikana now and then she
then they mock you.
Yeah, we used
to shoot you. Yashaman did shoot your maris, Jamie landed Donga in a tigre, couldn't go on Gawa China, church show.
Yeah, we used to invite his monks in our house for a special prayers. And when starting Chinese came, they used to advise us, this is the evil work, doing the prayers of something that should not do. They used to advise. Still, I continued until when I ran to the exile.
Continued what?
Inviting monk and doing special prayer and this and that.
Why did you feel it was important to invite the monks into your house to do these prayers?
That when Shabdan Church, any Gomba Gendubadu, so now get that kitchen was shoe culture Tungudo.
Tana in Jutana, the Shabdin di Chigueti, Badam, so the Ramoro, Tiring Pebrocha, Ganado, Neba in the Carito and Shabden Chatero. Hula Jamiga and teach of Mil Sena, that's what the Ravana take two things, they didn't you.
As a normally used, we feel that there is a very correct, important way inviting such a monk to us, even though Chinese were forcing and advising a lot. This is not correct way and proper way. Even I followed this is the best opportunity for welcoming monk into our house. I tried my best to continue as much as possible until.
So before you met any Chinese people, when monks would come to your house, what kind of feeling did you have towards them? You know?
Gamit malap niya larap, gamit chika malap kan raw. Ante ang ado peta na pela na ni chika ado na gendi baso nang ke tang dendi shuchi raw.
Siri.
Chidi kan mixes sorwa gendi ba nang pep ke so kan mixes sorwa khande ta yu kator yu ta tering ado na gendi ba.
Dire ngado mi pe kan ani mi Lama cheka de yele ni be nang la ya ko de to tang tang chu de cha sha. Tin be so to shabden si ko ta 배 차라 동로세 보여. 그 샵den시들한테 만화도 배 거는 야구 차요. 대지 또 누구잖아 설명. 다 재민 렘니네 샵den티 쇼쇼 파트 차비.
Yeah, before when the Chinese came to the villages, when we invited the monks for a yearly prayers or like that, we feel very pressure, and we whole day before the monks comes, we try to clean up every area of the monks' stays, and we try to put as much as the facility in that area, and put new tent for the monks and make them to prayer for them.
So when you saw a monk, did you have a good feeling? Did it give you a good feeling inside?
That better than Gendu Bayon can charge Muchiwa, and the Mashonia. And did the Kazor that big second monam that Tiringan charge with Dubsa, somebody Kazor the next Chinu.
Senior, that the Shabde I would do so, and pay Tabia would so. Then so the Nana pay Gabriel Chape, to charge in a sa, take charge in a tongue child.
I feel very pressured and very happy that got the opportunity to complete this year's our special yearly prayers and hold, and it was very nice to have.
And did that feeling change at all after you heard all these things from the Chinese and this different system was imposed? Did your feeling towards monks change?
Nyama peta na pe mashur nyala gemi malem nyala ani chinga to gindu pala chik yaku chiwa ra.
Sure.
Ani ta gyana lem gyana ke gindu pas tinge ti lokcho re ta di yaku yo mare ni mangor chiwa ra. Ina ke ani tidu ki gindu pada te ni dingya gindu pada thande gindu par pano la ani siksu to ki thora mixe ke ani pa gindu par le yewa sunne chik thong sa.
Thong maso. Ta na che.
Yeah, no, we respect as individual people.
So your nearest Gompa was called Dawa Gompa, is that right?
The Gompa Nyesho the Dawa Gompa Ra.
Right.
Yeah.
How far away was that from
Gompa the Tar Ringlo na.
그 nye 책이사용 나도 다때 나도 정상 되기로와 그마가 유를 되기로와 nye 책이사용
It's almost half day to reach over there.
So quite some ways away. And you said the Chinese destroyed this Gompa in 1967. Was the Gompa completely untouched then before 1967? Did they not damage the monastery at all before that?
That's under Dawa Gomba the Jamik Tors Lai Ba.
Lai.
The Tortu can to go to Rapin Lord Torwa.
Oh, to the
Ding Yala and Gami Yoni Gomba de la China Yomari.
티 얘네 라고 주니 챙깁니다.
Till that 67, there was not any touch or any destroyed by the Chinese. Only in 67, they destroyed completely.
And what about Tholing Gompa? Was that affected before 19?
Which Gompa?
Tholing Gompa.
Tholing Gompa, yes, Tholing.
Big monastery.
Tholing Gompa is Tharing lo yarikharandine.
Tholing Gompa nima chesaya.
Tholing Gompa monastery was one day away from the villages.
And was that destroyed by the Chinese?
Ye gamiki khadu pedana ane chike tende torshis tangna.
Tide ngabdu ngaro ngabdu ngargulo te khodu sharwa. Ta ngabdu ngabdi an te to torja. Te shulu tene sangma torsa.
Tholing Gompa was destroyed before the 1959.
It was before 1959.
Like 57 to 58. And in 59, it was almost destroyed.
It was almost destroyed. So Tholing Gompa, was that an important place in your daily life? Was Tholing Gompa considered an important place?
Tholing Gompa the mistake ene takyuras ke Gompa khare mistake khari gare Tholing Gompa la.
Tholing Gompa la ngal mistake ani kola nishu tanga ke ani magoti
la.
Gola nishu tanga yorwa.
Gola nishu tanga sa khare.
Gompa nishu tanga yore. O di ani margoti ko dere.
Margo sana.
Margo sana tanga na to chongbe chise gore ta cho chise tabale tokdo ro dere.
Tholing Monastery was head of the 25 small monasteries.
Okay.
And so it was the head of the 25 monasteries, is the center of that.
So when that was destroyed, did you hear how it was destroyed? Did they use bombs? How did they destroy it?
Chidu gubja ngabdu ngela ane ngabdu ngabjela ane Tholing Gompa tesu torwa.
Tore.
Ane ngalgura torwa.
Tore.
Ane torjo di kharik torgu to, doshinu torgu to, bomjan torgu to, khane torwa mix thong da pali karaki.
Torbi tene me pelando kon thong ma kun torja.
I have never witnessed by eyes, but when I came there, it was totally destroyed.
When did you go there?
Dalai and Tholing Gompa khaju doyu torka tor shakti kane khajus lore. Taga duti kane.
Taga ngabju dinna tordu ngad song doyu.
Khaju dwe ngargul dwe. Ngabju ngargul la dwe Tholing Gompa la.
Ngabju ngaru ngabju tuktu rakte rengi ota tele kol den doyu.
Yeah, between 1959 and 61 he went to I went to Tholing Gompa and so witnessed all this point.
And what was left?
Kharila the Pakal Gompa la. Mixed
Gompa la mindu kuni mindu. Ti nan de logre se o teresidu.
Look there.
Segidu.
In that monastery, it was totally destroyed and only empty house and with a few and ship was they killing the sheep in that monastery.
They were killing
sheep.
The Chinese were killing sheep.
Yeah, this looks like it is Gemira Papa.
The Gemira Papa.
All the Tibetans people
were killing sheep there.
Sheep over there.
I was just wondering if there was some reason that's where they chose to kill the sheep. Do you think there's some...
Martha Gompa la any kondo de Gompa la ta Gompa tor tharwa. Dina and temje ralu
Segdu.
And Papa ready.
Tingana to Papa. Kulo kondo jabyong raba. Suine seja jo ramo is tese jugudu.
It was advised or instructed by the Chinese authorities that all the freedom, all have a rights. So you can do anything. You can do. This is nothing special. This is a monastery anyway. You can do anywhere. You also do your business or income sources over there. They're encouraged by the Chinese authorities.
Okay.
So they are taking this benefit, and people used to cut and kill the sheep in that area.
Because normally that would have been a very bad thing to do around a monastery, killing animals. When Tholing Gompa was destroyed, when you heard the news that Tholing Gompa was destroyed, what was your reaction?
What did you
think?
And Tholing
Gompa Margo did that never thought that or son. Takali Gompa Shemin did Jangan Sundu Tortang. Tayaga did the Remason. In a Tidu and told Tuni Dangmason. Tholing Gompa thought about the color, Shemin did the sound of the Randa for Shabbos.
Yeah, when they destroyed the Tholing Monastery, felt that now such a huge head of the 25 small monastery was destroyed. It were destroyed all other monastery also, small monastery. But during that, when destroying the Tholing Gomba, rest of the small monasteries was kept as usual and never hurt it.
I think my question was more like, what was your emotional reaction? Like, were you shocked? Were you upset? Were you angry? Were you happy? Like, what was your feeling, yeah, when you heard this?
Yeah, this was shared within the trusted people within each other, that this is very unfortunate. We are witnessing all this. The main statue or the main temple of the Buddhism was destroyed. And if we share, we are unable to share with untrusted people. If this was shared, it might be informed to the Chinese authority and may face another problem. And we are very upset.
Did you, were there Tibetan spies in your village?
I heard.
Couldn't mangle level do Purdu do level.
Papa saw the other.
Papa saw it in the Met.
Yeah, you're wrong.
You that in the Obo Tabo, Jamila Gade, Jangare, Manduni Kaja Shosa, Mari, Chotu in Kantin, two in the Serhi Marwa, Taran Kadu de Mado. What did it go?
Yeah, might be, but not witnessed that there is any Chinese spies of Tibetans.
But there was some caution about speaking to only, people who you really knew.
Yeah, there was caution, but never witnessed, never know that this is the person.
No, exactly.
Exactly, know this might be a person spy of the Chinese letter.
Did you have a feeling about the protectors of Tibet, and did you wonder that if Tibet has these protectors, like Padma Lama and obviously His Holiness the Dalai Lama, was it then surprising to you that the Chinese were able to do what they did in Tibet? Did you wonder about the power of the protectors after that?
That better pela the kange ted horwa. That better not that jana yon that mambuji kange pepa kange ted komba torch hora. Did you have chugging so much when it harchin other than the finger of mare, harchin the day when it had chugging so much mambujin ye, pen and sange, that cherry garment did a candy you want to estimate mix it so that the case like it.
Tiretino, Annie. Tangana to the develop state the palapoto to there's a chick tongue with somebody of the young way. Condu on the Lagua Chandon, Kakai Meme. Taladum time the time turns on injury, Tatanga, Gimari, Taja pepper injuries.
Yeah, felt that when the monastery was destroyed and many violence was occurred, felt that when we do some incident, unfortunately, it's something probably occurred in within us Tibetans. We feel that this is because we did evil such work. When the Chinese people are doing such a huge destroying the monastery and so many killings going on, why the protest was not there? Might be they also felt something uncomfortable and to the exile at that point.
Uncomfortable to exile?
Ran to the exile.
To go to
exile. They are forced to exile.
Because the protectors weren't doing their job. How did you feel when you learned that Gawa Rinpoche, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, had left Tibet?
Dawa Divina Terry course. Kaje lie in the Kari in the Moshi. Dawa Rinpoche said, Lare, Mire, Chire, Territory Jagdedo. Kaji you don't touch everything, Mama, you have covered. Tigan pep forest. Tayama, Tomato service. What else again?
Yeah, during the violence occurred and felt that Dalai Lama was exiled. Never know before that Dalai Lama was the man, normal monk or something like that. They always think that he might be a big protector of the Tibetans like that. So when heard that Dalai Lama is in exile, and known people used to share that he is the normal monk and he's the leader and protector of the Tibet and he's now is in exile and heard like that.
When so many people left Tibet in 1959, why did your family decide to stay?
Ta ngapi ngargu ki jawla ani chik ta mangbo chik kanga che phe mangbo short gora mi do
La
ani ngapi ngori jeta kyaru phe thane
la
chondu ani tukchi dabde bodu de do phe la ani de go de ani kharichine me de go na
ta thi de kharire sena kondo ngabi ngul mel hasane enjoy tila de komba de hi tene ma ya ta ma ta tene tarala chung te kondo shorare ngandu dendo kharire sena Tholing and Dawa Monasteries, Gomba Raza Shayarba. Take a Landoli and Kondugi, Chidadi, Shivatola, Dindo Tanga, Nodo, Shivatola, Gogol Genetic, or there's a house on it.
Yeah, because since 59, they were treated very violently and so they ran away. To our area, there was not treated so much unless the Tholing Gomba was destroyed. That area was treated like a peaceful type. Only just scared them that if you don't follow and don't as our instruction, you may face all this. And was not necessary to go to the exile, and situation was not so bad that we have to go to the exile.
So when Tholing Gompa was destroyed, that was a sign to you that this was the time to get out of here?
Tholing Gompa torne chene ani shine ta chorwa kene ta chik dona mashi ta da mare sabal soba chungurwa. Yeah, that was the sign when the Tholing Gompa was destroyed. Felt that this is the time we should go away and should not stay. It's not longer peaceful and not good sign.
So can you tell us anything more about what happened at Tholing?
Shamba Tholing Gompa kita kari Gompa nala kari ku mangbo yore kari chaba and chik mixe Tholing Gompa kola chik sewudin ke share yona.
Takanda Gompa jana na gudin so de ma share so do
Kawala
di ngana do Tholing thada de Tholing le do Tholing Gompa le ma de hyu do te ne jemi khobrang ke ta dablo jap tore le ta den ngo ya
sham Tholing Gompa nala me gendi badu
ka mindu Kaya mindu.
Tawa khadwa re ngone chana.
Ngone ngama jude kana ngana to de o to me se ta tidu kana mi gemba de sero Tholing Gompa tawa sumju sibju de yo re ser. Ta tima to ngana to ala tawa mindu.
Yeah, I used to heard the Tholing Gompa monastery was used to have 30 to 40 monks over there. When I witnessed, there is none of the monk was there nearby the Tholing Gompa. And most of the valuable stupa and this was taken by the Chinese authority and just broken some stupa and this was laid nearby the Tholing Gompa monastery.
Okay. Sorry, Namgyal, but I'm going to have to ask him this question. Did you witness any thamzing sessions at the monastery?
Tholing Gompa yen jemala thamzing tawa de Nepal ke mix thongyong we. Thamzing tawa.
Thamzing tawa de ngando tabang도 중요다 그래 봐. 중요 땅은 어디 때문에 세워다 캠부 Tholing 캠부 탐들 땅수. 디뉴 통수.
수다수
Tholing 캠부.
Tholing 캠부. Tholing 캠부다
때문에 세.
때문에 세 가래.
나우종래.
종부라.
나우종 동무래.
I witnessed the Tholing monasteries abbot and thamzing. He is the district administrator of that. Those person was treated thamzing and witnessed by self.
The Tholing Gompa, was it Nyingma?
Tholing Gompa de Nyingma ra.
Markajire.
Tholing Gompa.
Hog.
Nyingma mare.
Nyingma mare.
Is a Kagyu.
Kagyu. I see, Kagyu. Okay.
Tholing and Dawa Monasteries.
They were all Kagyu.
Yeah, Kagyu.
Okay. So the people in your region mostly Kagyu, yeah?
Chondu Tongba, Chonsab Ye for a Kagyu Chulu, right?
Kagyu Chulu.
Yeah, you also Kagyu sect.
So what did you see at the thamzing session?
That another the Kembo did the thamzing thamzing tangwa. And did you get a caricature tons palaki?
That not the song to do of yours. Touching and the mail and song to do of yours. Song to the and Sajat Netus yours. Tuling Cambodan, pay the Daughter Thamzing Yala, pay grace. That he told the Tadixi Buddhist, loves. Megati level done. Tuling Cambodan, Daughter Longo Jacobus. Moga Jagan, any Uber number to the children and Lancoris. They opened the diesel with the lungs. Then I don't did Daddy Yumado, Kakamido. Lang shot me also. Jamie. And in Pab me Silogone, Jamie Tacorino. Jamie Sam Chersu, Tilani, Lagwagon and Dinner Jabado, Jibudo, to Lord Shemes Gomado. Then Oko Jabs. Jamie telling me, Oko Jabs. Chung you service and chung you tongue with.
Yeah, when before the thamzing was the struggle session was occurred, Chinese authorities said that there is a special meeting, all should attend it. Announcement was made, and specially said that Tholing Abbot and Thamzing Tsering, who is the administrator, is coming and should welcome him. All the people thought it's important when they were gathered and welcoming. They were brought with a tight hand and backside and brought, and then some people were forced to ill-treat to them, telling that you have taken my all these belongings and you have treated till now very badly to us, like that, and it was instant.
So what was it like for you to see the abbot of the monastery, of this very important monastery, being treated this way?
That Tholing Gomba Kembola, and it's that thamzing tang the chairwa. Then the Palakara get mixed with Tobatika Kadis Tongue.
I tell you, me, Sanji, get here in the Chilla and come the old Mogo Jabna, that you never told me something.
Yes,
come here, I made it all day.
As I felt that Abbot means he is one of the protectors who we feel with respect. Was it treated like this, then we felt that no longer peaceful, no longer any harmony will be left. So it is felt that nothing can be expressed and go away from there. As if you go away, it was surrounded by all the Chinese military, and very dangerous situations was faced.
So then you decided to escape. What did you bring with you on the journey?
Chindugupta Chuchurabdune and Keta, Ma Tuyonwa. Tuyonikan and Nangi and Karpurche, the Karikarikin Yong.
That young Tabote.
There you are.
There.
And a Sheba, Nangi.
Tate, Yate. Tell it, Pagala. Do dinner among you. Do you need to share the wrong barret? Shanam shoot up here. Teach upon any. Go over the saludo to show them over Salamada, Babeka and Elevator, non Poland, the suit out diameter and shoot that guy. The dog say, Yalaka, Yak, some discipline, Jala, dedicated boy.
Yeah, while coming from to the exile in 67, belonging all the animals were taken with the 30 to 40 yaks, and sheep, goats, and horse were taken with along with us.
Which border did you cross?
Lamga Khane Yong, the Pedan.
Lamga Dang, the Uri saying the La,
Singular.
The Wuri. Then Nidila did it.
La.
Nidila Jomali to Yale.
Nitila.
Jomali to what?
Jomali.
Jomali Nasa, Dushimata said, Dodilla did it.
It is the mountains like Ritila and Chomali is called. It escaped from that mountains.
In India.
To enter the India. And Yuma Manglo Gorson.
And you might go to Shibun Gormasoka. Telling Tama Shoga that it saw me, double on left. Double left near Kureka.
I said near border by when early in the morning we started escaping. At timing now at 4 to 5, it reached the border.
Assam?
Sandam Kawala left.
Sandam go the Wuri saying the goal left.
Wuri said any Jakashapa, Wuri Kawan Jakarna.
Wuri Naso didn't know to the Chomoli said the Mama take.
Chomolane Kawala.
Chomala is Dukima de
La.
Zukima de Sentinel.
Zushimade Kawala.
Zukima de Sotene, Marshal Jatana, that delete and Puna Mandoero, Timata and turn down the packet somebody Jamaica, Sound Lother, Business Sentinel. La. Business Sentinel.
Business.
Uttar Pradesh.
I don't know. Business.
Uttar Pradesh, maybe.
It's the Kajong on there.
Teddy Kawan Mocha in the no that in a Chumugaga Yava. Chumugaga Nebudu.
Nearby the Ganga River Slater.
Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, I think that's where you came. Wow, I've never heard anyone coming that way before. So, what happened to you? How many yaks did you bring?
Yeah, just here, Sumjura.
Yeah, do the young of Jesus,
Almost 50.
Yaladin Rakimitu.
La.
Yaladin take him to
Kawana, yeah.
Yak Puraniti or Rombala 3 Javi. Yalako Jarana take me to.
And can't remember.
Low till a 10 Nistanga take 3 Jabs.
Yeah, when we reached the border, he sold all the animals. Yaks was not paid very high. Even a pie like that. Even ships were paid 25 rupees per ship.
25 rupees?
Logan Nistanga take.
Yeah, for a ship it paid 25 rupees and yaks was not paid even rupee, 1 rupee.
Really? Oh gosh. So everything, all his treasure was gone. Oh. Well, is there anything else you would like to tell us?
Shamba Bixte Kataka Chike Palakaranki, that Lukuna shared in the Kayona.
Taka game the Atenemato.
Chansa Gabio Porta.
I found that Jabio got a Tenaviruka.
Give me a near quick into the man.
I can't have it.
And Pugapet, a pair of Chansa Gamma Palakara. Chansa Holga Palakara.
Put them dealing like a chance.
Chansa Palakara Chansa Holga.
Not that we put them by Javi.
Jabra, Chadiska.
And the Pernamara is around
Namakadis
La.
Namakadis long.
Lama lawyer didn't around to put them by the Tashin into Jay to do any to check it out, tennis on us. Then
Namak any country long, number long.
Long and then
and that Palakara Namakadis lane, Gawuch number long yard a permit to your content.
None of the young Pama today are the yacht in the day. Long.
Nama Malung and Pomotong Yong.
From Tongu. Kadala.
In his life, he was arranged married. He's arranged married, family married, and arranged it. And
in Tibet or
in Tibet? In Tibet, and said that he knows that the girls were, which girls could be married. And he said he was satisfied with that girl. And so the parents has to go and ask them to give the girls to be given to their family.
Ah, really?
Tell us
more about that.
Lama no the Punjara today, he was person. Punjara today, that you were person.
To ask for the girls, that one of the men family of the house has gone to ask that we want to marry your girls and this and that.
But had you ever seen her before?
Yeah, I have seen and know her. The parents just said it's acceptable.
Did you think?
It's like living in one village, they've been knowing each other.
Ah, so you knew her a little bit.
Mukor haku ora.
Ah.
Mo the chonsa majam ngai cholangi ngoshigo ora.
What about the Shiva?
Morangi ngoshigo ora. And they know each other very well.
Oh, very well.
Very well.
So were you quite happy that your parents chose this girl?
Ngoshindu gane ta pomde longi sa chi gador ta do and chita o ta ta red some khari.
Ah, ta gador ki chile mare.
I felt very very happy.
Oh, really? Very happy.
See that time.
Was she also happy?
Morangi dobayore.
Ah.
Morangi dobayore. She also felt very happy. I mean, as know each other.
So they had a special feeling before, yeah?
That number longer is still nang and chorangi like that long sares and young kids in the chong.
Ah, young.
After the family went to the house for the girls to give. And then after that, they had, except with the families, they had shared each other so that soon we are going to get married, this and that.
So they were excited about it.
Yeah, excited and enjoyed very well.
So maybe you can just tell us quickly about your wedding. What was your wedding like?
Changsa khande gyara.
상상은 뭐뭐 딸쇼이 용 거로.
Nimaj khazore.
님한테 자명.
Ani chungawori yone nang chungawori.
다 땅왕하고 용 다다도 랩삼리.
Yeah, while wedding, the wife had to bring long back from the one way is from. So when from morning this time now it reached at the house of the.
She came to your house to live with you.
Yeah, she means you have to. Some person has to go and bring her. Bring her.
How did she come? Was she walking?
By horse. On the horse. Just crying. I have to leave all the family back and to come and stay in new house.
Oh, she was crying. She was.
Crying.
So she came to live with your family. Did you live with them? She came to live with your parents and you in the same house, or did you move to another house?
Changsa gyara nama. Omude ajada pala changsa gyara. Changsa gyani kering kendo pala ki chongwana de kering lost to it.
정원은 나고 돼.
You stayed for one family, not went separately.
But stayed with your family.
His family, yeah.
Yes, yes.
One family.
So was there a lot of chang during this?
Adhikaran cha chang temde chiogan chang tong te mamuch chero.
때문에 벌을 넘을 때 니아직 창을 통 사용.
Yeah, on that day they all celebrate with lots of changs and that.
Do you remember what you wore?
The changs are mixed curriculum palaki ta khyago.
다 건져로 안도 벌 넘을 때 추워 부르는다 다 되는 로고 달라가 되는 거예요.
Yeah, where all the best clothes we had made it with the sheep and goats. This one skin.
Goat skins.
Goat skins.
So you were very, very happy that day.
They call it the goat shoes. Enjoy it.
I like that. It makes me happy to hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been really interesting to talk to you. Just a couple more things I want to say. I should say one more time because now you've told us so much information again. If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would it make any kind of problem for you?
Tadi ngadu tanda lukyo mambos ti swa pala. Ti ene ngadu pyoda gyana dena kange kes ti marwa. Pala kange yo marwa.
Yo mariga.
I have no
objection.
I'm staying sick.
Yo mariga.
And is it okay to use your real name?
And pala kan name ming pejutana ke kange yo marwa.
Yo mariga.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much for sharing everything.
Yeah, pala mix to check, kadisha.
La lo to. Ta order motor ko